Who needs reality TV when you have the drama of the workers' comp world? So there's a plaintiff attorney in New York who was representing all of these injured workers who were hurt at construction sites. And then one of these injured workers comes out and says, I'm not an injured worker. I was an employee, but I never worked at that site, let alone got injured. I don't even know why there is a lawsuit filed under my name. So of course I go down the rabbit hole because it turns out that ABC did a whole series of investigative pieces on this story. Now this employee says that his identity was stolen and that's why they filed the false workers' comp claim. But what I really want to talk about is exactly what happened. So this employee is looking for a job. He tells a friend and his friend is like, hey, I got you. I have a job application you can fill out. And when you fill out this job application, you're going to get paid to do it. And this particular employee only speaks Spanish. So his friend brings over this paperwork. It's all in English. He just tells him, you fill out this application, we're going to pay you. You're going to get some money for it. What he actually filled out was information for a pre-settlement funding company. So we hear a lot about litigation funding in the world of liability. This is the first time I've really seen it mentioned in the world of workers' comp. So this employee fills out this paperwork, doesn't know what it says, thinks it's a job application. He tells him, you're going to get cash for it. But actually, it's a $15,000 check. You're going to give $13,000 to me, and you get to keep $2,000. This employee apparently trusts this friend, says okay, fills out the paperwork. Later on, he finds out that he's involved in the lawsuit. He thinks this is how they got his information. So the case is still ongoing. I don't know if this is true, but he thinks that this is where it started because he did get the $2,000 from this pre-settlement funding company. So that's probably how the law office got the referral for this particular employee. So what happens to the attorney? Well, he says he's withdrawing from these cases. He doesn't want to represent these employees anymore. Whoever the referral source was, he doesn't want to represent them. But keep in mind, they're not getting dismissed. He just doesn't want to represent them, which means any other attorney can pick up these cases and still pursue it. So here's my question. This referral source, this mysterious referral source, the person who actually brought the paperwork to the employee to sign, is this somebody who was getting paid by the pre-settlement funding company or the applicant's attorney, or both? The applicant's attorney seems to be washing their hands of this, saying, hey, we don't want to represent these cases anymore. But I am interested to see how this turns out and who was actually employing the people who